back at the end of practice.
Still here.
I guess I even get to sit down. Hell of a deal.
Sorry for being late, by the way. I mean, I know we talked about being here at 5, but we had cracked a radiator in practice and didn't get all of our work done, so that's why we had to wait till the end of practice. So, you want to start this? I tried.
Yeah.
Talk about the reports. Where are you with Joe Gibbs Racing right now? Are you interested in staying there? Do you want to leave?
There's nothing wrong at Joe Gibbs Racing. I mean, there's nothing broke. There's nothing that needs fixing. There's no problems there whatsoever. It's the same thing that happened 2 or 3 years ago when we got a year within the end of my contract. People started talking and talking to our people about, the possibility of us doing other things. So it's the same scenario as what we had a couple years ago. Just this year the variables are a little bit different. I mean, there's a couple groups that have thrown some ownership in the mix. So like I said, there's nothing broke. We didn't go out and say, hey, we're looking to leave Joe Gibbs Racing. We haven't made a 100% decision yet on what we're going to do, but we're going to look at all the options, and the options are exciting. I mean, it's all the way around. I mean, it's pretty exciting as a driver to be in this position, and when you see the offers that have been presented to us, I think it's for me, it's been a huge honor to get these offers, because it kind of gives me a perspective of where I fit in this series and what the car owners think of me. So, we've got multiple offers on the table right now, and there's a couple in particular that really have caught our interest. So, right now it's just a matter of just trying to figure out what we want to do, and just being smart. I mean, we've had a great run at Joe Gibbs Racing, and it doesn't mean it's over yet. We're just going to look at everything that's out there, and a wise person told me it never costs a dime to listen. So right now we're all ears.
Would you like to get out of your contract early?
We haven't. No, I mean, not necessarily. We, like I said, we're going to look at all these options. We're going to evaluate what we want to do. And I think once we decide what we want to do, then we'll figure out what the plan is from there. But right now we've not asked to be released out of our contract or anything. We have talked to them about. They know that there's other offers on the table, and we've said, what if this is the case, and what if this is presented to us? Is there a possibility that we could leave a year early? But we have not asked to be released from our contract at all.
Can you see yourself being there next year, though, in 2009, or is it too premature to speculate?
We haven't signed anything, so it's too early to say. I think I think this isn't something that's just happened overnight. I mean, this has probably been one of the best kept secrets in this garage, because secrets don't last long here. But even as early as today, this morning, we got another offer that came to us. So we're going to do our due diligence and go through looking at every option and looking at the pros and cons to everything, and then make a decision. I mean, the good thing is, we have a year left on our contract. We're not in any rush right now. There's nobody putting any pressure on us to make something happen next week. So, right now we're gonna do our job and do our due diligence on all the offers, and try to figure out what we think's the best option for us.
Would you like to get back to Chevrolet?
I'm still passionate about Chevrolet. I've had a great relationship with General Motors. Obviously, when I started, I was with Pontiac, and then we won a championship with Chevrolet in 05, and they're our power plants and our sponsor in the open wheel series. So I still have a lot of connections there. But at the same time, I mean, we've built a great relationship in a short amount of time with Toyota. It's not an issue where there's something wrong there. But I have a lot of of strong ties to Chevrolet, obviously.
Why does Zippy are such good friends? Have you talked much with him, if any at all, about your future and perhaps including him?
He knows that we've had options, and he knows I've told him that we've had offers presented to us, but I haven't went any further than that, and for the main reason of we still have a job to do, and I still fully intend on doing everything I can to win races and win a championship this year. And like I said, we got a long way to go before we worry about what's going to happen for next year. But it's something that I want Zippy to focus on what we're doing right now. We've got 3 great race teams right now at JGR. All 3 of the cars are in the top 10. So, we don't want to break something that's not broken right now. So, even though there's these offers out there, it's not something that we want him to take his focus off of what he's doing at the shop every day.
Is Zippy part of the offers? Zippy's been your crew chief so long.
The offers have come to us right now. I mean, it hasn't had anything to do with Zippy yet. I'm sure when we get a little closer to narrowing down the decision-making process, I'm sure I'll talk to him and get his input, because all of you know how much he's meant to me as a friend, and I feel like he's an older brother to me, so I'm going to rely on his input eventually. But right now it's too early in the equation to for sure lock down and get to that point even.
But you know how the media is going to be. We're going to be all over you like this, until you make a decision.
That's all right. I don't mind.
You don't?
No, I don't mind. I'm excited about it. For a driver, it's kind of an exciting. It's an exciting situation to be in. I'll be honest. When you've got, it's not only looking at the car owners that have made offers to us, but if you look at how many cars in their organization and you look at how many cars that compiles in the field, it's like I said, it's very humbling and a huge honor to know that there's that many teams that are represented that are interested in what my future is going to be, and the potential to have us as part of their organization. But like we said, it's really early right now, and there's a lot that has to happen before we make a decision.
A lot of fans say that they're speculating that it's because you want to race the Indy 500 that you will do a part-time deal.
No Indy 500. There's nothing in there.
Deal?
No, there's absolutely zero that has to do with IndyCar racing in any of the offers or any of the equation.
And what about ownership? What about how important is it that you own a team?
Years ago, you guys all asked me if I was interested, and I didn't. I never thought it would even be an option. But I have to admit, that's been something that's been intriguing about this so far, is the possibility. Obviously, 2001, I started ownership in a World of Outlaws team, and I have to admit, I enjoy that challenge. I enjoy the challenge of trying to help be a part of something that grows, and we've been a part of that as a driver at Joe Gibbs Racing, and the idea that there's that potential that we might have that opportunity to be a car owner is something that is very it's very exciting to know that there's that opportunity, and that there's not just one, but there's a couple offers out there that have offered that. So to me, I don't remember anybody being in that situation. And I think it's to me, like I say, it's pretty humbling and exciting.
Is one of those offers a Ford offer?
I'm not sure I can talk about that. It'd be like me going and you going to negotiating your contract and me standing over your shoulder. I'm not sure it's proper for me to talk about that part, but let's just put it this way. It's so far it's been a real humbling experience and been exciting at the same time, knowing that there's the group of people that have shown interest in us being a part of the program. It's not.
What you do, keeping them focused on doing what you do.
I'm not that smart of a person. I don't think I can concentrate on more than one thing. So this isn't the first time we've been in this situation. We had these same talks 3 or 4 years ago when the last time that my contract was coming up. So it's just got a neat twist this year. So it's not hard to focus. Especially with this race team. This race team has battled so much adversity over the 10 years that we've been here that I think we could battle through just about any storm and still be successful. So I see this team being just the same as it always has been.
Is Home Depot part of your future?
I don't know yet. You guys are way ahead of us right now. There's a lot that has to happen before we get to that point, and we haven't even decided where we're going to be yet. So it's hard to decide what your sponsor is going to do if that's.
When do you hope a decision?
I don't know. I'm not in a huge hurry. To me, it's a matter of taking the time to make the right decision and do what we think's the right thing for us. And if that takes a week or if it takes the rest of the year, so be it. I don't know what it's going to be, but the important thing is to not be in a big hurry, but to do the due diligence and take the time to make sure that we look at every offer very thoroughly and know that what the option is.